freeze the fuck up.
Ahoy, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Luke, it's LBTV. What a strange feeling this is, like coming back on the camera and just doing some videos for you guys. It's been a minute. I think someone commented on a video the other day. I put up a shorts video and it was like, oh, someone put up 4 months plus. I know it's been long. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I've been taking my time out of my life and just reflecting on what I need to do, how to better myself, and obviously focus on work as well, because as you can see, I'm at work at the minute. So yeah, by the title, I got myself a little bit of a toy. We've got a motocross bike. Now we'll go into that in a minute and the reason why I bought a motocross bike, but I just want to update you guys and say what's going on, what's happening now, you know, where we're going to be in the future. So don't worry, I just bought a motocross bike to focus solely on that. That's not the main reason, that's not what I'm going to be doing. There's reasons behind that, and yeah, we'll get into that in just a minute. But basically, we're bringing back cars. We're going to be doing some buying and selling, so I know you guys love that stuff. Obviously, I work around cars, buying and selling all day, every day, so we're going to bring out some tips, do some cool stuff, and I know you guys used to love the series, so we're going to buy and sell some more stuff. Definitely been doing that, and I've just got a few cars under my wing for what I want to get next. I mean, if there's anything you guys want me to get next, comment down below. I'm all ears as always to have a little listen to what you guys think. But I've got a few things up my sleeve for what I want to go for next, and I'm just building up to that. So yeah, that's basically what's happening. But first, I mean, you know, before we go into why I bought a motocross bike and everything like that, you all probably want to see it. So this is my 2013 KTM SXF 250. Check it out. So yeah, there it is, a 2013 KTM SXF 250. I can't always screw it up, you know, KTM SXF 250. There you go, got it. So walking out to it now, here it is. What do we reckon, boys and girls? Do we like it? Do we hate it? Do we love it? Do we not love it? I don't know, you tell me. Let me in the comments down below, what do you think? Motocross bike. I don't like, you know, I'm not gonna be one of those people that'd be like, yeah, I know everything about motocross bikes, I know what I'm doing, because I don't, right? This is new to me, and also, I know this is a 4-stroke, by the way, so if anyone didn't know, because I'm still learning bikes every day. I'm still learning life in general, so, and you lot all are as well, so don't have a kick off at me in the comments. But 4-stroke and 2-stroke bikes they do, single piston. Now, I know some of you in the comments go, Luke, why did you get a 2-stroke? Now, I was actually going to buy a 2-stroke as a KTM, I can't remember what it was a 150, yeah, it was a 150 2-stroke. I was going to get that. But apparently power bands on 2-strokes are like ridiculous. Like when you're, so basically when you're on the throttle and so the power band on like how the powers are basically like released and everything on a 4-stroke is a lot more like linear. So the power's like smoother. Whereas on a 2-stroke, apparently, if you're lit, then when you get to the end, like halfway through the throttle or whatever, it's like fully, like it's like mental, it rips your arm off and stuff like that, and you get mad arm pump and that with riding and everything. But you know, it's going to be a cool like little journey I want to do with you guys, and take the motocross bike on, and you know, learning fields, go out and hopefully in the future, like I'm a long way away from it yet, but hopefully in the future go and do some races and stuff like that. So it's cool. Now at the minute, you might notice we've actually got no stickers, no decals, no nothing. Now don't worry, like for those of you who might come on, oh, Luke's it's stolen, it's got no stickers on it. No, I bought this myself, thank you. But basically there's no stickers on the bike, as you can see. I completely took them off. We've got an orange frame with some orange guards as well to match KTM orange colours. I kind of want to go for like a black and grey orange theme. Now, like, tell me if I'm wrong, like, will it look right? Now, these are the shocks and the forks, as everyone says apparently. So, I don't know what shocks are, but the whole forks thing, I'm still need to get my head around anything like that. Obviously on a bike, it's a bit different, like for a manual, you know, a manual bike with clutch. The clutch lever is on your left hand side, like so. This has actually got electric start as well, so no kick start. I'm not lazy, it's just like it was like that already, so it's not even got like a choice for a manual start, so I'm sorry if you want to see me try and kick start. I'll probably end up taking half my shins off anyway trying to do that, but still, you know, we move. But yeah, no stickers at the minute, so what do you reckon? And we've got a lovely carbon fibre from Pro Carbon Racing, carbon fibre tank cover, which is really, really nice, which goes all the way down here. Obviously that's for the electric start there, and as you come around, you've got the rear sprocket. Now one thing I do need on this bike, if you guys can help me out in the comments down below, I need a new sprocket and a new chain. Chain's a bit slack, it's been on there a while, but it looks a bit, looks real dry as well, to be fair, but we'll still have a go in it. I'm gonna need some new rear tyres in the future soon if I'm gonna be going actually on mud tracks, etc. But I mean, it's cool, like 2013 KTM, like my first bike, manual bike as a KTM is cool. Like I think personally it's cool. They're like the most known brand. Obviously you've got Suzuki, Yamaha, Husqvarna. Husqvarna is basically, from what I've been told and found out, is like KTM. It's pretty much KTM's but with a different name. So yeah, there you go. But what do you reckon? Do we like the bike or do we not like the bike? Let me know in the comments down below. If it's not already your content, don't go unsubscribing, because I'm, like I said, bringing car content and everything back. It's just I've got a little bit of a toy at the minute. I'm enjoying it. I want to bring you guys on a journey as well. If you don't know anything about bikes, learn with me. Now we are in a minute going to be going out on a bike. It's all private roads and everything around here, so I'm just going to go around here. I'm going to have a GoPro attached. We're going to go out on it for a little bit, not too mad, because I'm still learning. Like I said, I don't think I've gotten out of second gear yet. I got in well, obviously first gear is first gear, but I got into second gear and I was absolutely buzzing myself. So we're going to try and get into third gear. I'm going to try it today. Second gear is fairly easy now. But you know, one thing to learn with bikes is that, you know, they can be really dangerous, and obviously you can hurt yourself badly. And the whole thing with the clutch, like, it was a bit difficult at first, but I'm starting to learn a bit more. Now you probably want to know, Luke, why have you gone down and got a motocross bike? What's the reason behind it? Blah blah blah. So let's go sit down. We'll have a little chit chat. Right, so got my chair. Let's have a little chat. So basically, like, the reason I wanted to do motocross bike is motocross riding and getting into motocross bikes in general is there's someone else come into my life that does it and everything like that, and it kind of like sparked me into life to do it. Now I'm gonna not say anything or anything for a minute. I'll let you guys guess and everything like that and do some guesses, but I'll bring them onto the videos in the future. But it's really cool, it's really like sick. A lot of things are falling back into place for me at the minute, so in my life, so it's sweet. I'm enjoying life a bit more. I'm just moving on with everything in life in general. Now, if you remember, basically, my granddad passed away, I think it was like 3 years ago now. And growing up with my nan and granddad, they're like based down south a bit more. So unfortunately during COVID times, obviously I lost my granddad. And it was a really hard time, very difficult time, but he was the one that brought me up with like bikes and machinery and anything like petrol, diesel, steam engines, like tractors, a lot. Like, he's just the one that basically, you know, on my mum's side of the family, it got me into, like, you know, doing like crazy things like that. And he got me and my brother like mini motorbikes and things. We was out on quads on the farms. And you know, like, as I was getting older, it kind of like died off because I wanted to do different things, and I wish I carried it on and everything like that. Obviously mini motorbikes are like, you know, twist and go, so it's easy shit. But yeah, it's you know, it's just one of those things I got in my head as well, that I got influenced to do this, like, you know, to have, you know, it got me in my head again to like bring a bit of spark to my life. I've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to do motocross properly with like proper bikes. I've just really never had the bottles to do it until now. So, because obviously, you know, you can get into yourself quite a lot, and I'm always active in my life. I'm doing a lot of things. I found out a lot of things in my life. You know, I've had a lot of L's happen, but you know, we're turning them all into W's, and we're gonna crack on and do some cool shit. But yeah, it's just the fact that, you know, I kind of want to do my granddad a bit proud, to be honest with you. Like, you know, if he's looking down on me, it'd be cool for him to watch on that. You know, that I can get back on a bike. I'm saying get back on a bike like I've done it for years, but I haven't. But you know, you get the whole moral of the story is that I want to do something that I was brought up to do. You know what I mean? Like, I was brought up around crazy things like that. You know what Cornish people are like? They're crazy. Do some mad stuff. I'm not like fully Cornish, as you can tell. I haven't got the crazy accent, but yeah, it's just nice. You know, it's going to be cool for me. It's going to be interesting, and if there's any companies that want to work with me along the way. Anyone, even if it's local, I love, you know, as you know, I love helping local companies. So it's just good to get back on social media, back on the videos again, see you guys, and we'll do some cool shit. But you know, instead of me blabbering on, because I blabber for ages, you don't want to be sat here, Luke, listening to Luke's sob stories. You want to see me out on a bike. So I think the GoPro's charged enough. We're gonna get it on a head cam. We'll go out for a little bit of a ripper-rooney. I'm not going to be doing like wheelies or anything like that, so don't expect that shit yet. But I will, when I get more confident. I want to be doing some crazy stuff, and yeah, I just can't wait to bring you all in this flipping journey. It's going to be sick. But let's get it and get on the bike.
Pussy by association, pussy by association. Now you let the deputy mad in my round.
We're gonna go. So what? I'm trying to get this into like neutral. Oh, that's alright. I did it that time. It was sweet. But like, yeah, it's so like when you go on a bike, I don't know if you ever see, like sometimes you just start shaking because of the amount of adrenaline. Like my transition into gears needs to be a lot better. Obviously that was just in the second then, and it just felt like it was like not too good. Yeah man, this is so like sick. Oh, the buzz is like literally mad. Like, you know when you get in like a track car and everything like that, like the buzz is just, it's just crazy. So even the smell of it, it's just like, oh, it's so sick. First gear is so lit, like I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you how it responds. Like it just wants to kick the ass end up. One thing as well I found easy, like if you can't like get it into neutral, just let's turn it off and then go down. Obviously it's in first now. That's neutral now. I don't know if you see. That's first. And it's just a little click like that into neutral. It's so like, you know, sometimes you get it when you're riding, sometimes you don't, but like the easiest way to do it, because you obviously you can't stall it or anything when it's turned off. So yeah, sweet. It's cool. I think I think that'll do for today. I'm actually like pushing a boundary each and every day because I'm like keen to go out on it every single day. So the more I learn, the better I'm going to get, the more confident I'm going to get. Obviously around where I am, it's not really the best things to be learning on. I need to be out in the field, keeping it a bit more lit. But you know, that's where we'll get onto, and that's where we'll go. Bosh, there we go. So LB on a motocross bike. Like I said, I'm learning. I'm an absolute novice. Like, I'm an absolute novice, but I don't care because we've all got to start somewhere at the end of the day, and that's the way it is. But what do you reckon, guys? Do we like it? Do we hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. It's so cool. Like, it's just cool being out at the buzz is sick. And I just can't wait to see what's gonna be like when you're absolutely lit in a field or on a racetrack or something like that. It's just gonna be cool. Like, well, I've been down to watch them. There's a track down called Drake, and like just up in the air on the tabletops and like flicking it. It's just like, oh, it's just like, I want to be that guy. I want to be there doing that. So like any opportunities anyone wants to invite me up to go do out on a bike and give me a hand with it or do anything, like, let me know. I'm keen to learn about bikes. Obviously we're not stepping away from cars because cars are my bread and butter. That's what I do every day. So guys, there we go. KTM SXF 250, lovely little motor. Shout out to Chris as well, he's my best mate and my boss, for letting me keep the bike here at the minute. I don't really have anywhere else to put it, so shout out to him. But if you haven't already, guys, check out Global, where we work. It's Chris's business. He's just bagged himself an Audi R8. So I mean, we respect that. You know, if you're grafting hard, you always got to respect your mates and help him out. And you know, that's off to him. He's done well. So guys, that is it. That is the KTM. It's sick. I'm enjoying it. It's the first bike. You know, everyone's gonna be. If there's people in the comments saying, "Oh, Luke, I got this, I've been riding for years," like, right, there's gonna be a reason why you got a better bike, because you have been riding for years and stuff like that. Like, it's just you know, it's not like a crazy expensive bike. It's just, you know, hopefully something decent to learn on and get the ropes of it all. But anyways, thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoy LB being back, smash a like on this video. Drop a comment down below for what you want to see next, and what you want to be doing with this. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.